We are also excited to announce we're working on a new compilation for next year that includes Sonic 1, 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic CD.
Holy crap, they're doing it!
Jump back in time and
Oh, it's widescreen!
Sonic Origins. Experience the non-stop Sonic action like never before. This is your chance to experience
this has to be
on the latest platforms. Now with added content features.
Sonic 3 is still just
information later in the year.
No, come on. Wait.
That was my initial reaction to Sonic Origins when Sega announced it over 11 months ago. And I, like many, were rightfully worried when we saw that trailer. While Sonic 1, 2, and CD looked wonderful, Sonic 3K was lacking. Were they really gonna just slap a ROM of Sonic 3K in there with the Christian Whitehead remasters and call it a day? Luckily, Sonic fans began doing what they do best: harassing women. The Sonic social media manager confirmed that Sonic 3 would actually be getting a remaster after all. So that means the trailer wasn't indicative of the final product. So how much of the trailer was true? Who would be helming the project? Would this be another remake of the games like the Sega Ages ports? This has got to be one of the worst teaser trailers of all time, because all it did was spike worry and doubt. But now, I think those fears can finally be put to rest. Welcome to the next level, everyone, and welcome. Thanks to the new reveal trailer, all of our concerns have been assured. That's so nice to know. I'll give a bit of a quick summary for those not in the know. Back in 2011, a fan developer named Christian Whitehead, going by Taxman on the internet, was able to develop a full remaster remake of my favorite game of all time, Sonic CD, thanks to a proof of concept he was able to show to Sega in 2009. This is easily the definitive version of Sonic CD, thanks to the improved physics of the original, widescreen display, and other huge quality of life enhancements. This new version, I'm saying new even though it was 11 years ago, was released on all current platforms of that time as well as PC. In 2013, thanks to the success of Sonic CD, Mr. Whitehead was able to get Sega to allow him to use his engine to remaster Sonic 1 and 2, with the help of others, including one Simon Tomley, otherwise known as Stealth, whose impressive feats include making the very first complete disassembly of Sonic 1 and Sonic & Knuckles, as well as making a proof of concept GBA port of Sonic 1 far better than Sega themselves. These new versions of Sonic 1 and 2 added the same enhancements that Sonic CD got, like widescreen and Tails playable with full flight abilities, something not even the original Sonic 2 had, let alone Sonic 1. And Sonic 2 had fully 3D special stages which made them far easier than the pre-rendered original, but also with a secret, you could even access a lost zone in Hidden Palace, which is remade entirely with an original boss fight. I was 15 years old when this happened, and it was super exciting to see some of my favorite games of all time get this treatment. I couldn't wait for these versions to get released on console and PC, and hopefully Sonic 3 would get the same level of treatment as these wonderful versions. Surely they wouldn't just not release these on console and not do Sonic 3, right? They had to do Sonic 3, right? They just have to. They can't abandon it. Why would they? It makes no sense. Like, why not? Now, between 2013 and now, we did get a brand new game, Sonic Mania, thanks to these two, and it was absolutely wonderful. But it seemed odd that Sonic 3 never happened. There are possible legal issues, sure, but a proof of concept was made showing it was entirely possible to do. But the weirder thing was, the Sonic 1 and 2 remasters never got released on console, at least on PlayStation, Nintendo, or Xbox. Even weirder, Sonic's own M2 division made another remake of Sonic 1 and 2 for 3DS and later Switch as part of the Sega Ages line. Why? So, in 2021, when I did see that trailer, I got really excited, thinking it finally meant these ports would finally be coming to platforms that aren't mobile, including CD, which, while playable on PC and Xbox, have yet to be playable on Nintendo or PlayStation's hardware. And now, we finally know for sure what these versions are. Sonic 1, 2, and CD are all the Retro Engine versions of the game, and while Mr. Whitehead was not responsible for the new Sonic 3 remaster, the next best person for the job, Simon Tomley, is taking charge, and it's still the Retro Engine. In fact, the whole game is running on an updated version of the Retro Engine beyond even what Sonic Mania used. This opens the game up for modders and ROM hackers to really put their all into these games again, especially the often overlooked Sonic 3 and Sonic CD, whose modding scenes have been sorely lacking. Suffice to say, I'm really excited to see how the hacking scene unfolds for these games. Now, based on everything I've said, you'd think that Sega can't fuck this up, right? They didn't, but by God, they tried their best to. First of all, the PC version uses De Novo, a very anti-consumer DRM that's allegedly stops piracy, but in doing so actually tanks performance. Mania launched with it as well, and was actually delayed to add it in. Delay a game to add anti-consumer DRM? Sonic fans must have loved that.
We got a copy of Sonic 1 for free.
Oh, great. I only own Sonic 1 on everything.
You mean like how you are excited for this collection of the same 4 games you've purchased 1,000,000 times over?
I'm pretty sure, like Mania, it'll be modded out really quickly. But it is dumb, and I totally understand why people wouldn't want to pay and have this installed simply on principle. Also, what the hell is this chart? It makes it seem like there is 1,000,000 versions of this collection. In all reality, if you pre-order the $5 extra digital deluxe version, you get everything. Since it's only like $5 more, I didn't give it a second thought, as I am, as you say, a whip bitch. But it's mostly unnecessary. But it leads to a simple question. Why? Why was any of this marketed the way it was? Why announce a title and the contents 11 months ago if you had no intention of sharing anything with us? And even then, the new trailer doesn't really answer a whole heck of a lot. Is the drop dash in all 4 games? You can only see a bit of a startup in Sonic 3's footage, but how much of the other games seen improvements? Most of the new trailer, thinking about it, was just look, it's the versions you wanted on console for 9 whole years, and look at the pretty new animations. Most of what we know is thanks in part to the important people behind the project finally being able to say something. I'm not done. My hypersonic autism is firing in all cylinders here. What the hell is Sonic 3's soundtrack going to be? After all, allegedly, that's the reason Sonic 3 hasn't been on re-release since Steam a decade ago. Did they solve it? We know it's not the reason there's a music DLC add-on pack. That's all superfluous 3D Blast and chaotic stuff. Is it going to be the prototype tracks? Please tell me it's not the PC versions. You might wonder, why do I care? It's not like I don't own this game many more times than the average person considers a healthy amount. I've probably owned all the compilations at least at one point in my life. The fan-made DCOMs for PC port and the excellent Sonic 3 Air remake exists on PC. These versions would have everything I was just bitching about, so why does any of this matter? Am I just insane? Yes, but a lot of it has to do with legacy. These new versions are set to be tons of people's first exposure to Sonic. After all, we only just had 2 films that have been huge successes. Of course it's safe to say that we could have new Sonic fans joining us for the first time, and they aren't gonna know how to get a decomp working. Given the right resources, we know what stealth and the retro engine can do. These versions of these games have been the definitive version of the classic Sonic games since Sonic CD 2011, and with some bare minimum quality of life improvements to the previous versions, like adding drop dash to 1, 2, and CD, and making sure Sonic 3 has those classic tracks, it would be a huge plus. I know at the end of the day, these things could be modded back into the game, but come on, get these things in there for console players. If these things are implemented, I have no doubt in my mind this could be the definitive way to play these games. When I was a kid, there was Sonic Genesis on the GBA for the 15th anniversary. Sega makes so many stupid decisions, it gets really, really tiring sometimes. But for the first time since Sonic Mania, I have hope. I don't feel like no matter how much Sega fucks up the marketing for this collection with all its charts and teaser not explaining anything, I feel like we're all in a treat on June 23rd, or, well, June 22nd at 10 p.m. for me, thank you time zones. I am intrigued with the new content as well. A story mode that takes us from Sonic 1 to 3K? Coins? To unlock what? The new animations look so good. I'm so hyped for this release, I think I'm gonna explode. I know that if the small things are covered, the modding tools available will be amazing for those who can mod. And Sonic 3 is finally gonna get the remaster it deserves. I hope we get the original Genesis tracks and prototypes as toggleable options. I just hope the team is allowed to go all out with this, as I know even if they aren't and this was a budget release, it'll still be good, just not ideal. It's just nice to not be the hardened pessimist for once. They are trying so hard to fuck this up with bad decisions.